Salam.
Shalom.
I'm Armia from Iran.
I'm Yasmin, I'm half Israeli, and this is the story of our first date and how things escalated.
Very quickly.
If you haven't watched the video of us talking about how we first met, please watch that first so you have the context. And this is the follow-up video to that story. And
First date.
First date.
And first kiss.
And first kiss.
And first almost making out.
Armia! I didn't ask you in the previous video. Do you remember the date when we first met?
So guys, here's the thing. I'm not good at Western dates. I remember Persian dates.
Excuses, excuses.
It was somewhere in November.
No, it wasn't.
September.
Yes, September. Okay. When?
20th of September.
No.
Higher or lower?
Fine, I'll just tell you. We met on the 27th of September and our first date was on the 29th. That's also our anniversary, Armia, so...
Yeah.
You don't remember our anniversary either?
I'm
exposing him right now.
I'm being lovely every day.
That's
trying
true.
to make you happy.
That's
not remembering a date.
That's true. So our first date, 29th of September, what year? Do you know?
2023.
Yeah, that was only 2 years ago. That
Yeah.
was an easy one. Wait, I've never asked you this before. After we met, you were like,
we might go out later tonight.
if you want to come. But then you didn't end up going out later that night. So what prompted you to ask me out anyways, like 2 nights later?
ChatGPT prompted me. No, that time wasn't ChatGPT yet. I was a judge for some DJ talent show. So I went to the location and I thought, why not I meet you afterwards.
So you just thought, oh, there's this girl I met in Amsterdam. I haven't seen her yet. I'm going to Amsterdam anyways tonight. Why don't I just call her and see if she's available?
Yeah.
You asked me out, and then as I said, I came over on my pink bicycle, and then I walked in. I saw you walk down. You were wearing a pink suit, and you had like the tag around your neck that said judge.
I love judging people. When I see you walk, I was like, oh my god. She's my type 100%. So that moment, I already thought, okay. This could, yeah.
So, and then we sat down for a drink, and then Armia started asking me like all these like super generic questions.
Generic questions? I never asked generic questions.
No, but like very like F-boy type of questions.
Oh, yeah.
And Armia started saying like, yeah, so I was thinking we would have a drink here, and then afterwards my brother and some friends are gonna join us, and then we have this networking event, and then afterwards we were gonna go to this club at like 12, and it was 9 p.m. and I was like, how am I gonna last here for at least another 3 hours? In my head I was like, I'm not gonna go with you to that club. I'm not gonna be here that long.
Yeah. But
like,
so guys,
what
this
are you
is
even
the
thinking?
lesson number 1. Is a technique called 1 step forward, 2 step backward. I'm gonna later explain that
What?
more. Yeah.
Let's continue with the story. And then you said, let's go for a walk. And then everything changed.
Lesson number 2.
Armia!
After half an hour or 1 hour, keep change the scenery. I was like, yeah, I'm too much indoor. I was like here in this building for like many hours. Let's go for a walk.
And so surprisingly, the streets were very empty for Amsterdam on a, what was it, like Friday night or something?
The first thing I asked you, like one of the questions that I asked you a few times.
You asked me if I ever made the first move.
No, but I asked you first.
If you want to kiss me, that's okay.
I said, I know you want to kiss me. If you want to kiss me, just go ahead.
And I was like, oh my God, like laying it on really thick with all these hints. And I just acted like I didn't know what you were doing.
Yeah. And then I told her in 3 weeks you're gonna fall in love with me.
No, you did not. That was when I was at your house. You did not tell me I was gonna fall in love with you when you kissed me.
No, I told you on the first date.
No, you did it? I don't remember that.
Yasmin, I remember. Exactly next to the canal.
What? No, I don't remember that.
100%.
I clearly remember that
No,
when I
no,
was
no.
at your house. And you were
I
like,
repeat it.
listen, this happens all the time. Like, everyone always don't fall in love with me. And I was like, what kind of a sentence out of like some dumb movie is this? And I remember I told you, who said that you're not gonna be the one who's gonna fall in love with me?
And then I said I never fall in love in my life before. So I never fall in love before until
Look where we are now.
I met you. Yeah.
Started walking and talking, and then I was just really curious to know like who the person was behind this kind of like DJ persona that you had going on. And then I discovered that you were actually very genuine, interesting, smart, very caring, with a very beautiful heart and a lot of lore. Some stories that are very, very, very crazy. And
Lesson number 4.
what?
You can also share like your real you.
Then I got to know the real you, and I was like, oh. We were walking around, and then we ended up at the canal, and then you tried to kiss me, and I started laughing.
It was not I tried to kiss you. I said no, everything is romantic. Shall we do our first kiss? And you agreed. And then I came forward to kiss. I said like, shall I jump into the...
Oh, you said.
Shall I jump into the canal or can I kiss you? And you said, yeah, you can kiss me. You don't need to jump.
You
kiss her, and then she started laugh.
Yeah, I started laughing. I burst out laughing the first time.
Yeah, that's really good sign.
To me, that was a green flag because you were just standing there like totally cool, like you were totally unaffected by it. I was like, okay, this doesn't shake his confidence at all. But then you kissed me for real. I laughed because it felt so romantic. Yeah. And I was like, and it was not what I was expecting at all. And then afterwards, you asked me if I have any tattoos. And then I showed you my tattoo. I have a tattoo of a rhino on my arm. And then we started walking. 2 minutes later, there was a giant rhinoceros in a display window on the street where we were walking. And then you said it's a sign, and I was
You said it's a sign.
You said it's a sign.
Maybe then that was part of lesson 7, guys. Trying to let them think that there are signs here and there.
And then you held my hand.
This is okay. So now we're getting into the lesson, guys. It's a big no. Do not hold girls' hand in the first date unless they do it first.
This is a disagreement we have with each other, is who held whose hand. Because I would never hold a guy's hand because I have sweaty hands almost all the time, so I would never just go and hold a guy's hand that I just met.
I exactly remember what happened.
Not even someone I was dating.
I think I haven't told you this.
What?
So after we kissed, you completely changed.
What do you mean? I changed.
Yeah, you felt, and then also you met this rhinoceros in the window in the display, and you were like, you thought this is a sign, and then you really enjoyed the kiss, and then you were completely like you were walking in the La La Land. No, seriously, I was seeing that in your face. Like that moment, I know like she's already like fell in love with me.
Okay.
And you automatically started to either rub my hand like when we were walking. Or like hold my hand, and then I was like, okay, then I hold your hand, and that was it. Like you were really into that perfect butterfly mood, and I enjoyed it. No, seriously.
Okay, if you say so. I remember we were walking down the streets and we were holding hands, and I remember I asked you, I was like, this feels like a political statement right now. Like, sorry, I'm calling out my mom at the moment. My mom told me not to tell you that I'm Israeli. But so then I knew you were Iranian, and I'm obviously half Israeli. So I was like, should I do it? Should I not do it? And this was pre-war, by the way. So the stakes were still lower at the time. And mom was like, don't tell him. And I was like, okay, I won't. But then I think in my mind, as I was like getting to know you more, I was like, okay, maybe I should be honest, because maybe it won't be only a one-time date, and maybe I do want to see you more. But so then, yeah, walking hand in hand with you really felt like doing something so revolutionary, you know. But so what was your reaction when I told you that I was Israeli? What did you think? Because I know what you told me, but what did you think?
I thought cool.
You thought it was
Like, I
cool?
don't judge you by where you're from, and I find it actually really interesting because then we could show love doesn't have borders, even in that time. And that's why also we are doing this channel, I guess, to just show like love doesn't have borders and we are all the same, we are all just people. We are not even halfway to the date, so let's continue.
Let's continue.
Let's speed it up, let's go.
Yeah, we went to that like networking thing, and I was like, "Where are you taking me all these places?"
That's another
This is
lesson,
really
guys.
weird.
Bring your
Oh,
date to a few
yeah.
different places.
It's not the purpose of this video. Yeah, and then we went to the club.
Usually I don't kiss girls on the club, but that night we were like inseparable. We were like in really like.
Armia. I just remember like I don't have any recollection of anybody else being there. It was like nobody else existed.
Yeah.
And that's
I
how
think
it
that
really
good.
was like in
I think
when
at
we
2
first started dating.
At 2-3 a.m. like you said, I want to go home. I said I'm gonna walk to you onto your bicycle. We walked.
And we
I
talked the entire time.
We talked the entire time, and I was like, "Are you sure I don't want me to send you home because you had a couple of drinks?" So-
What? No, I didn't.
You had many shots.
No, you didn't.
Oh my god, you were all half tipsy. You forget.
I was not drinking at the time. I remember I had a ginger beer. What?
Yeah, we had
Me?
four shots at least. Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, because you had shots, too many shots. And then, but next to your bicycle, we talked for another half an hour, just standing middle of the street talking, and then you went. And then when I turned back, I saw she was like, "Yes, I got him."
No,
Yeah, no, I was actually.
that was you.
No, but in my inside was very
Yeah, how
happy.
was it for you? Because you had to walk like 20 minutes back to the club.
I was like walking.
What were
on,
you thinking?
I was like walking on the cloud.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had really good times with you, and as I said, I never fall in love before, so I felt special. That was it for this video. If you want to know how our parents react to us dating each other, make sure to watch the next video. And if you have, of course, any questions, please write it in the comments below. We love to know what you guys are thinking about our love story, or perhaps you have similar love story like the forbidden love. Just write it down in the comment and we are happy to reply.
Bye.